Hi, this is Devasis. Today we are going to start a new series on ASP and MVC and Web API. Let's get started. So in this video we are going to understand what is MVC and lifecycle of MVC. Okay, what is MVC? So MVC stands for Model View and Controller. It is basically focusing on separation of concern. Means it divide your application to three main components, that is model, view and controller. So model means actually it's related to your data. So and view means related to UI, and controller means it handle your request and giving the response back. That is the main job of model, view and controller. So in that way in that way separation will be there in your code, and your code will be more maintainable and meaningful. So next, related to this is architecture basically, where controller is dealing with view and model. And this is the life cycle of MVC, right? So what is the life cycle of MVC? So here MVC has two life cycle basically. One is application life cycle and this request life cycle. So application life cycle starts with IAS and ends when it stops. Then this is marked as application start and end event, the start of file of your application. Then request life cycle is basically when client sends a request URL. uh, this first hit the ASP.NET routing, which is nothing but a pattern matching system that matches the request URL against the registered URL patterns in the route table. So routing engine forwards the request then to the corresponding iRoute handler. The default one calls the MVC handler, which implements IHTTP handler interface and further process the request with the help of process request method. So MVC handler uses iController factory instance to get the iController instance. Once the controller has been instantiated, controller's action invoker basically determines which specific action to invoke at on the controller. So the action method receives the user input, prepares the appropriate response data, and then executes the result by returning a result type. So there are many result type we have. So we'll learn about all those in upcoming video series. So the next step, or the first step in the execution of a view result, involves the selection of the appropriate view engine, which is handled by iViewEngine interface of the view engine to render the view result. So by default, ASP.NET MVC uses waveform and razor view engine. So if you look at this figure, right, so it is a overall description of how MVC life cycle is. So how it is starts with the routing, then controller initialization is happening, then action invoker executes the actions, then result execution is happening, then view engine comes to the picture to render the result to the, and that result is then give us a response to the client. So in future we'll see how we are configuring routing, how we are writing action methods, and how we are using views. So all those things we will see in detail. We'll create an application and learn about it. Okay, so that's all from this video, part 1 of MVC and Web API tutorial. So if you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.